Okay, so what we've done to this point is disassembled the stock gas cap assembly to look like this. This is the bottom view. That'll be the top view there. So you've disassembled your gas cap. This is the only stock piece you're reusing. And now you're going to take the gasket and place it back on there. Notice the orientation of the vent holes. You're laying that back on, setting it in. It does have little tabs and fingers that match into slots on the plastic plate, like that. Then you're going to take your ring here. Notice that it's got embossing on one side and it's flat on the other. So you'll orient that where the opening is by the evap hole right here. And the bosses are facing down, so the flat side is going to be contacting the fuel tank. The next thing you do is install those small black screws. That's what captures the ring for the purpose of installation. So now we have the cap assembled. You can see these bolts are just partially threaded in order to retain this lower plate here. Now we've got the opening where the pivot would have been for the stock gas cap still towards the rear. That preserves the orientation for your vent lines. Stuff the rag inside the opening in the gas tank so that way you don't shove any of the bolts back into the fuel tank. Now we're going to run in all 4 of the silver bolts that held on the stock gas cap assembly. We actually are reusing those. That's another piece that's being reused. So what we've got at this point is the 4 silver-based bolts are now securing the assembly to the tank. We're going to pull out all 5 of these black bolts that secured the ring. We only had these in just for the purpose of installation to hold that ring in the correct orientation. So now these bolts are coming out. The rubber ring from the stock gas cap, that can be reused as well. It kind of gives a little bit more of a complete trim between the tank and the gas cap assembly. You'll see that more clearly in just a minute. And remember, you can clock this to this ring here to orient with the holes in the gas cap so that way it doesn't pinch anything. There is a wide section that goes to the rear, a little bit more obvious in person. With the gas cap, there's a base plastic stuffer ring here that'll go over the body of the cap assembly. And then you'll just place the cap on the bike. And install the screws, and you're done.